Woo! Good morning, Reds. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are in the planet, wherever you're watching this podcast. Myself and Doyle, and it's another late but great win. And we're wearing these because tomorrow is Doyle's birthday. Yeah. And your birthday present?
Oh, we're going the game.
A ticket to Atletico Madrid.
Not just a ticket, though, it's a naughty
a
ticket
very
as well.
nice ticket
Very
as well,
nice
my
ticket,
friend.
Getting fed and that.
Yeah, complimentary of your boy AGT.
And throwing a little spud over to you there, lad. Nice one, kid.
Always, man. You know, whenever I can get you to a game.
It's funny as well, because last week we said, didn't we, if you can get me a ticket to that, that'll be a great present. And he did. He came through for me as always. That's what I done. Yeah. It's like, would you like a delivery of great football, Doyle? Yeah?
Delivery man, the postman, yeah? Oh, man. We've done it again, Doyle, in the most beautiful football kit that's ever been invented.
Beautiful.
The shorts as well.
Beautiful.
With the trefoil, the low socks. Oh, my word.
Like little commandos, football commandos on the pitch, lad. Just jocking everything, lad. It was a belter.
Oh, guys, where do you want to start? Well, we'll start by saying, welcome along. We'll start by saying, smash that like button. If you're happy that at the top it is just us.
It is.
And I'm starting that again. I know we're only 4 weeks in, but at the top, it's just us again.
It is.
I'm starting and saying
wonderful.
it. All
At the top, it's just us.
I'm playing the music. I'm saying it because at the top, it is just us.
It's excellent, lad.
Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Massive week on the Kop TV. Let me run you through what we've got. Straight after this, we're going to be filming a match preview for Simeone and his crew coming back to Anfield for the third time in 5 years. On Wednesday, we're obviously at the game. We'll have fan cams. On Thursday, we'll be doing a big preview for the derby, which is a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just a massive week of content coming out here on the Kop TV, and then obviously next week's massive as well with Southampton and huge, and all that good stuff there. So make sure you stay in touch, get involved in the chat, and let us know how you reacted to another late but great win for Liverpool yesterday. Unbelievable once again, man. You were in the pub with Marshy, Scouse GK.
Yep.
Big him up each and every time.
We had a good time, lad. It was the pub was filled for Liverpool fans. It's very rare that you find a red pub in London, especially one in Finsbury Park, mate. But we do. We've managed to find this wonderful little atmosphere and environment for Liverpool fans to go to.
Might as well tell them where it is.
It's called the Stapleton Tavern. If you're a red, that's where you want to head to watch the games. It's excellent. There's full of Scousers there. Everybody's from Liverpool. Everybody's just together watching the Red Men. And it was a beautiful little atmosphere. We were singing, shouting, as you do, in the stadium. But we'll get into the game, lad. But yeah, I'm so happy, mate, to just walk out of that pub with a win. Because last year, we lost to Forest on my birthday. Yeah.
And I was with you for that.
It's gutted. And it ruined me day. I remember just being comatose for the rest of the day, lad.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, you definitely were, mate. But who would have thought then, when we lost that, that was the last game we didn't score in the Prem. That was 38 games ago.
If you would have done that to me yesterday again, yeah, oh my God. Probably would never watch a Liverpool game on my birthday again. But listen. That's insane, by the way. That's incredible stuff.
38 games we've scored in a game.
Wow.
And the last time was that, 1-0 win for Nottingham Forest.
It's really hard to stop us scoring, isn't it? Yeah, actually, like it is. We're one of the best goal-scoring teams in the world, really.
100% we are. We know we are. Right, we're going to touch on the Athletic game, but we are going to do that more in-depth preview, so stick around on the channel for that. That will be out at 5 o'clock today. But we must start with the game. Shout out to Henry Carling in the chat. Yes, lads, he says. Big up, lads, says VDR. You never walk alone. F Burnley, says Rustin. Let's start with the team selection yesterday, which didn't include Alexander Isak. What was your thoughts when he wasn't in the squad?
Why? I was like everybody else is, right?
Is that just us being impatient, shiny toy? We want to see it.
Probably, lad. But I haven't said that he has had 2 weeks there. He didn't really play much football, but we did need a goal scorer in that game, and he would have been perfect to come on 70th minute, 60th minute. And I think that's what everyone was expecting. No one's expecting him to start the game, right? You'd expect him to just have a little run out at the end of the game. And he wasn't even there, and I don't even know why. They didn't tell us why. I looked it up on, I can't remember what app I was using, but it said personal reasons. Not like injury, nothing like that. So what could the personal reasons be? Has he got a baby or anything?
No, Slot spoke about it after. He said, before he said to Carragher on Sky, he said basically he hasn't had a pre-season. This is like his pre-season. Yes, he came on for 7 or 8 minutes for Sweden when they lost to Kosovo the other day. But I don't mind it. He's being very careful, and I don't think there was a listen, up until the 95th minute, we were regretting that decision. But I don't mind the fact that he's got more time to bed into the squad. We've seen him in the inside training videos. He looks very sharp.
He does. Oh my days, he looks sharp.
His Liverpool debut will be on Wednesday.
Do you reckon?
You and I will see Alexander Isak.
Do you think it's going to be then?
It will be. He said it.
Definitely.
Arne Slot said, like, you know, because I think if he plays on Wednesday, then he'll have had a full week at Anfield, like training
with the squad
at the AXA. So
that is fair. He only had his first training session last week.
Yeah,
that's fair. To be quite honest with you.
I mean, he was on strike.
Yeah, so he hasn't been playing. Yeah,
and
also if you, and one of the best things about Arne Slot when he came in, do you remember Trent? And he was telling Trent that you're in this red zone, you're running too much actually, and you're playing too much football.
Well, Trent wasn't running enough.
No, he wasn't, but he's
like
playing too much football.
Zone.
No, he was on red, lad, honestly. So you remember he used to get taken off the game at like 70th minute all the time, Trent. And he came in and said, right, he wants to manage how people are doing throughout the game and rotate and all that stuff, just to look after the fitness and the injuries and all that type of stuff. And I think that's what he's doing with Isak now. He's basically just going, I know you can have an injury or two. You haven't done any football yet. Let me just bleed you in slowly. We've got him for the next 5 years, guys. We're going to be okay. 6 years, there you go. Exactly. We're going to be all right.
Till 2031.
I think we just got to be a little bit patient with him.
I think, yeah. I think everyone's natural reaction to, I think it was Paul Joyce who said that he hasn't travelled with the squad, was a bit like, oh, I wanted him to see him get 20 minutes.
We're just excited to see him, lad.
We're just dead excited to see him. It's not like we were angry. It was just like, oh, we wanted to see him.
Yeah.
We're so desperate to see him. But we will see him on Wednesday, bro.
That would be cool.
I'm telling you right now.
I don't think he'll start, though. He won't
start, but he'll come on for 2025.
The noise that stadium
and we're
will
going to
make.
be there, lad.
Yeah, screaming our little nuts off, mate.
I can't wait, man. I cannot wait.
He's going to come into another defensive game now against Simeone, mate.
I mean, we've played against Arsenal. They were very low blocky. Burnley 11 behind the ball.
Defended really well, but oh my god.
When they got a red card, I was like, hang on, they've still got 11.
How is it happening? They split one into two, lad.
And Simeone, he loves a low block.
Yeah. And he's the best at it. The absolute best at it.
The last time they came to Anfield, we beat them 2-0.
Did we?
Yeah.
What was the game?
We lost 3-2, 2020.
Adriano.
COVID.
Yeah.
Adrian.
That's
Rocky.
Yeah.
And then we beat them 2-0 in 21-22. I think. Who scored? Mane definitely scored, and I think Jota scored as well.
Yeah.
So anyway, preview to come. But the lineup itself, let's jump into that, because again, it was Szoboszlai at right back.
Yeah.
Which I understand, because if you've had 2 games in a row like he has at right back, you'd be silly to drop him.
Yeah.
And again, we're still bedding in Conor Bradley, and Frimpong's just come back from injury. So I wasn't mad at that at all. Let's talk about Kerkez, because it hasn't been the best start for Liverpool for Kerkez. I think his heart's in the right place.
Absolutely.
But maybe his head isn't at the minute. I think he is so desperate to prove to Liverpool fans that he's one of us, and he gets stuck in and he's up and down. But that dive yesterday, and we'll call it what it is,
stupid.
It was disgraceful.
It was.
I'll be honest.
It really was.
You deserve to come. He got dragged off at 38 minutes. You know, we saw Slot take off Jarrell Konsa last year at Ipswich, you know, at half-time or just before. And I respect that from Arne Slot. There's no messing. You can't mess around with Arne Slot. He'll take you off, and he'll give you a strong word on the touchline. He tried to walk past him as well, and he stood in there and he was like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, I felt some contact. But listen.
There was zero contact.
What did you think when... Because initially when it first happened, I was like, oh my God, it's a pen.
Yeah, of course.
And then the replay, obviously it wasn't a pen. Kyle Walker gives him a little shoulder, which I would have done the same.
Yeah, it wasn't a penalty in any way whatsoever.
But listen, Kerkez, how would you sum up his start to his Liverpool career?
He's just got to get his head down and focus. I think Slot come out and said he basically couldn't trust that he wasn't going to get another yellow, and that's part of his game. That's why we've bought him, so he can go into them flying tackles and he can get dogged when we need him to. But in that moment, you've seen a particular foul on Anthony after he had the yellow, and Anthony throws himself on the floor, and then you're like, oh, right, is he going to get another yellow? Yeah, so that's why immediately I love it. It's ruthless. It's absolutely ruthless. I get it. But you've got to be to win games. Imagine we get a red card now and we're 10 men down for how long in the game. It's Slot's fault, right? You'd blame him for keeping Kerkez on. So he's hooked him. And to be honest with you, Kerkez has only got himself to blame. If you don't dive, you don't get the yellow, and then you don't get dragged off, mate. You get an opportunity to fight your way back into the game. And you just let yourself down a little bit. It's fine. You're trying to win for the team. I totally get it, but just don't dive. It's disgraceful. Don't think Liverpool fans actually appreciate that whatsoever. Win by all means, but sometimes you know, you got to be a bit more. I feel like he could have got the ball. To be quite honest with you,
I feel like there was just enough space left on the pitch for him to just wrap that across the box and hope for the best. So
it was bad, that kerkez.
It was, and I'm sure he improves. I look at I don't want to compare it to Alberto Moreno because that didn't end well for Liverpool, but this fella is clearly better than Alberto Moreno ever was. But yeah, we just need to see a little bit more control in his game.
Which is gonna
it's very extreme, the things that he does. He's either excellent like he was against Arsenal. Or, you know, he makes a silly mistake like that. And he'll know now. He knows that you can't ever do that again in that shirt.
Just don't dive.
Quickly, before we get on to the rest of the players, how good is the kit, though?
Beautiful. It's
you know what? I didn't know
gorgeous.
We'd have the same colour shorts as well.
Excellent
shorts, guys.
The only thing I would say, the only one tiny negative is, do you think that we blend into the pitch too much? Do you get what I mean?
Maybe from like a TV perspective, but maybe in real life, the players like
eye level. Yeah,
I know what you mean though.
It's a beautiful kit though.
I genuinely, and I know we've only worn it once, and I was fuming to see. Well, imagine if we didn't win in this kit. We now have to win everything in this kit. You know.
Yeah.
Like we've had amazing kits before, and we've won all. But this kit right now, plus the away and the home,
gorgeous.
We've now got to go and win some stuff.
Got some beautiful kits. I'd rather this one be the away one, to be quite honest with you, because it's that nice, it's gorgeous. It just reminds me of the 90s. It reminds me of Torres in the early noughties, like that type of blueprint for Liverpool. We've always had a wonderful green kit like this, and it's just beautiful to see.
Got the box behind you there as well.
Yeah,
the trefoil and the badge mixed together. It just literally reminds me of 1988.
It's gorgeous.
It's just so good, the kit, man. It's so good.
Very lucky this year. Honestly, I've spent so much bloody money buying these things.
Trudon says the whole trefoil range is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, is that the one with the red zip?
No, the trefoil is that Adidas logo. You know, because
you've got that
three-stripe logo.
Yeah.
But then you've got the old school trefoil logo.
Yeah. Do you know I've seen a cool cap, and it had this, like the logo, but then in the middle of it was a Premier League trophy. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't.
Looks boss, lad.
I might have to grab that. But yeah, I just love the kit. So we go into the midfield. McAllister gets absolutely clamped.
Right, old lad.
That's a red card.
Absolutely. His ankle was on it. I'm so grateful that he's okay, because I've seen a picture of him after the game and he was in good spirits with Mo Salah. I don't know if you've seen the selfie one.
Yeah.
Maka looked like he was smiling, all good, taking off his boots and that. But wow, that could have broke his ankle. It really could have. Especially, right?
He gets battered in games, you know.
All the time. But
he always leaves with a black eye, something or other.
Because he's not a muppet, lad. All of them tackles where he knows he's going to get crunched in the tackle, he still goes for them, and that's why we love him. He's a proper old school traditional midfielder, and I love that about him. But he does get it every single game.
Leslie Ugachukwu, man. In my opinion, that's a red card.
It definitely is, and especially
it starts high and then it
right
ends
in the
up
ankle.
Right.
I know he gets the ball a little bit, like, but he's out of control. He doesn't know what he's doing there, and that's he's nearly broke someone's ankle. Especially, right? See these boots that they wear. They're not like the hard ground ones that most people wear, right, when you're playing on 3G and that. These are the soft ground ones where the studs are like this big. And believe me, I've played many games. When you get one of them studs in your calf or your ankle or your knee, it's agony.
Luckily, it was one of them where I think he ran it off.
Yeah. Because he was stomping after that. He stood up and he was stomping. He was feeling it out, giving little hops on it and that. Tough kid. Tough kid.
He's a tough cookie.
Yeah.
But Leslie Ugachukwu,
lucky.
Hold that, you sausage. You did get sent off in the end.
He deserved to, mate. That was a terrible tackle, that. Really. You'll have to let us know in the comments if you think it was. I'm sure you'll agree with us. I can't imagine what Rabble fans think of it. But for Liverpool fans, that was flat out red, mate. Definitely.
Yeah, nasty challenge. And then obviously in the midfield, you started with Ryan Gravenberch. This fella,
he's majestic.
I don't know what more we can say about him at this stage.
He is, honestly, right, you know, when you talk about kids, right, so lots of young kids that I coach sometimes, and they're so talented, wonderful individuals, but sometimes they'll do it in the wrong areas of the pitch. Ryan Gravenberch is the perfect example of having that flair and talent, but only doing it in the right moments. You see in the touch on the byline, lad. He's on the touch line over there. The ball's coming into his body. He's ducked into it with his shoulder. Then drop back, let it go on his outside, roll across his body, and then roll it past the kid.
He's not even touched it.
Excellent. Another one. Ball's going to him, lad. A defender's running at him, and he scoops it.
Oh,
doesn't just. It's not the height on it as well. It's not going miles high. It's perfect. It's looped, so we can get the touch and pass it on afterwards.
How do you even think to do that?
He's excellent. We have one of the best young midfielders in the world.
I'm so happy for him because in his first season, man, he was a little bit lost.
He was.
You could tell there was something there, but he was a little bit lost. They were even saying, is he going to leave? But honest lot, we have to give him the maximum credit for the way he has transformed Ryan Gravenberch, who, honestly, I'm trying to think of another CDM in the world who can do what he does.
It's like Busquets, lad. It's exactly like Busquets for me. Everything is at his own pace.
Busquets is Busquets.
Yeah, no, he's the best to do it ever. Yeah. Let me not say that, okay? You know what I'm trying to say there. He's not Busquets. He's still 21, 22, right? But similarities in his game, 23. When he has this pause button, I always say the pause button, but he's got it. Special players do. He always waits for the man to make their move, and then he does it, and it works every time. Even yesterday, he got tackled. And didn't get tackled. Did you see what I mean? He got tackled and doing one of his touches, and then he somehow fell on the ground and hooked it back and got it towards one of our players. I was like, who are you, lad?
His carrying as well.
Excellent, lad.
It's not just the...
Glad.
Because if you want him to... There's rarely a position where he finds himself in where he has to make a last-ditch tackle.
Yeah.
Because he's so in control, because he's painted the picture before the ball's even come behind him. He's had the little scan. He's so good at dropping the shoulder. I do think he is so unique in that sense because when we look at a Fabinho, right, in the past, he's the destroyer. He'll clamp you. He'll maybe give the ball to Wijnaldum. He wasn't really a spray at 40-yarder, and neither is Gravenberch. But the way Gravenberch carries the ball, it's like the ball stuck to his feet. Very, very rarely loses it.
Everything in front of that defence is just covered by him. And it's not in the traditional way, as you say. He does make lots of interceptions and he does make lots of tackles, but it almost looks like effortless for him in that way, mate. But everything looks quite easy for him at the moment. I'm really grateful that Slot's been able to unlock it for him. And then when you've got Maka next to him, who's a completely different midfielder who likes to pass and penetrate with forward balls constantly does that. Just feel like that double pivot. I can't ask for more. I never want it to change. We don't need to put Dom or anybody else. Maka and Ryan can win us a Premier League, lad, again. In my opinion. It's the 10 that's going to be switched around with Virgil and Dom and that.
With Maka, fitness isn't really there in terms of 100%. We actually heard the Argentina manager say that himself. And again, he had a very heated game against Bolivia, I think it was, which they lost. But do you think he starts on Wednesday night?
I don't know. After getting clattered like that, maybe I'll get a little break, potentially. Probably wouldn't be the worst thing to do, right? We've got loads of games coming up. Will he start on Wednesday? Probably not. I don't think so. I think it'll be the time where Dom starts there now and he'll put Connor in, because when Connor come on the pitch yesterday, he was excellent. And credit to Dom for playing in that right back position and doing so well. But
him and Gravenberch were my man of the matches yesterday.
Yeah, same.
Lad,
how many nutmegs did Connor do, by the way? Yeah, what the hell? It's like that touch.
What the hell?
What the hell? He does that like like when he stretches for it and just touches it, and the player's like, oh, you get. Yeah, like, and he can't. He's so quick. He gets to the ball.
Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
First, do you know what? Really sharp in the second half though, when he was pushing and he was doing the little drop the shoulders, lads flying that way. You cut in. There was a shot where, I mean, again, we have to credit Burnley for the way they blocked shots yesterday. Them lot were throwing their bodies on that line.
They defended incredibly well.
They were. But yeah, Florian Wirtz, I was actually quite happy with his performance yesterday. Second half was great.
Similar to Gravenberch, he's got a map of the pitch, and they both have this unique turn of pace. So there was a particular instance when Wirtz is on the edge of the box, and he's looking like he's about to pass it out to the box, but instead of doing that, he just very quickly turns on a penny, lad. Boom! Flips it off to Hugo SDK, who's back in the box now, and we're back on the attack straight away. He's got that type of uniqueness where he can see opportunities in moments and he seizes on them straight away. One thing about his game that he needs to get a little bit better, I would like him to be a little bit more selfish. Sometimes just hit it. And he had one of them moments yesterday where if he scored that goal, lad, then it's like, oh, crap, Florian Wirtz is here. You see much what I mean, don't you? He's done a dummy, oof, and then the player's flying now, and he's gone to hit it on his left. Oh, he's smoked him again. Then he's worked it to get space there, his shot, and it's his trademark. It's just gone wide, but he's dug it out to try and like hit it far post on the side netting, and that's the type of flow that I want to see. I want to see him being a bit selfish, definitely be creative, but also be a bit selfish and take them chances when you can, because we know you've got it in you, lad. But I think we're going to get a player there, you know. We're going to get a really serious footballer here. He's got 5 years with us again.
I saw a tweet yesterday, right? And it said, Alexander Isak will win Liverpool the Premier League, but Florian Wirtz will win Liverpool the Champions League.
I can see that. Whoever said that? What
I think
an
it was
excellent
Errol
shout.
From Redmen TV.
What an excellent shout that was. He's got that difference making. I know exactly what you mean. He'll have a little bit more time in the Champions League. He'll have them moments where it really matters to do exactly what I've just said. Sees an opportunity in the game and he takes it. Just want him to be a bit more confident, because there was a few times when he could have turned and shot, but he was trying to flick it off and he's trying to be that playmaker. But sometimes, lads, just do it yourself. You're that good.
And it was probably the first game where I've gone, yeah, we actually are starting to get used to him playing in the 10. There is going to become an awkward thing where, you know, Szoboszlai isn't a right back. He will go back into midfield, and then what happens to Wirtz? But we'll kind of approach that.
They're going to have to get rotated. Wirtz is not going to play every single game, nor do I want him to, because it would be stupid and irresponsible to do that to one footballer. Look at Saka. That's what's happened to him as a result. So I think we're going to be fine. Arne Slot, in my opinion, is great at rotating players. He showed us that last year. We got the 2 best seasons out of Lucho and Gakpo with Slot's system. I'm fine with it. Dom's playing excellently. Wirtz is growing into his Liverpool team. First half, bit non-existent, but second half, excellent, lad. No problem with him whatsoever.
Yeah. And then the strikers, I thought AGT in the first half was sharp.
He's so good.
Sharp. He's so dynamic, like them stepovers. And we saw it happen to, was it Konate in the France training? Crazy.
Yeah, he smoked his own boy, lad.
Smoked him.
Like, bro.
How good were Konate and Virgil yesterday, by the way? So good.
Virgil again, with his imperious aerial duels, mate. I know Burnley have dogged themselves, and we've always known that about Burnley, but it just felt like he was up for war with them. He's like, anything you can do, mate, so can we. We can be dogged.
You just never think that a striker is going to get round Konate or Virgil. Like, when it's a ball in behind's a bit different, right? But even them got dealt with yesterday.
See Foster? Was it Foster?
Yeah.
And he's just looking at him. No, it was Virgil, lad, and he's just looking at him in the eyes as he's running, and he's just jogging. Dead slow, lad. Go on, lads. Make your move, brother. Yeah. And as he goes to make his move, he just goes, step across you, lad. Yeah, here's the togger in a bit, bro. Like, you can see the fear in strikers' runs, mate. They don't know what to do. They're like, oh, it's Virgil. What do I do, buddy? What do I do?
The aura is blinding me.
Yeah, I can't see.
But AGT, he had that moment in the first half where he beats his man and sends it across the goal. It didn't really work out. He tried to score
there, by the way. He did. Yeah. Did you see the way he tried to wrap it?
I mean, it would have been nice to see Salah at the back stick tapping that in, to be honest, but it was a shot cross.
That's where we would have liked
Gakpo, a little bit wasteful. He cuts in. The only thing I didn't like about Gakpo yesterday is he ignored the overlapping run quite a lot.
He had the many shots, didn't he, where he cut in and tried to whip it.
But again, they all got blocked. Yeah. So at least you're shooting, and then Salah was just so quiet, non-existent, ghost. But we all know what he did at the end of the game. What do you make of the notion that rival fans are saying right now, Liverpool are lucky, it can't go on, it can? It can. But my question to you is, forget what the rival fans are saying, because we're top of the league and, you know, they can cry. The more they cry, the more angry they get with our last-minute winners, the better.
That's glorious.
Liverpool have now won 4 Premier League games in a row, and all of the winning goals have been in the 80th minute plus. Slot time. Forget Fergie time. It's slot time.
Hello.
But do you care how we win games?
Hell no. All I want to do is win trophies, mate, and if this wins this trophy,
hell no.
No problem. We used to watch Man United do this consistently for literally 13 years. Yeah, something crazy like that. No, I haven't got a problem. I'd like to see more exciting football. I'd like to beat Burnley 3 or 4-0 like we should probably do. But if we get 3 points at the end of it, couldn't give a flying F, mate. Yeah, couldn't care. Long as we win, that's all that matters. And Slot actually did well with the substitutes. I think he brought them on a little bit late. But in the end, they were really effective. Connor and Frimmy were great when they come on. And they come in and exploited all of the gaps that he probably told them to exploit and whatnot. You know what I mean? So no, I'm not bothered. Rival fans are the ones that are bothered. Don't care.
Let's put a poll up, please.
4 games in a row, of doing the same thing is not lucky. It's a mentality thing. Like, I'm sorry, your club doesn't have that, but ours does, and we enjoy it. It's boss. Don't get me wrong; it causes anxiety. But
34 heart attacks to come.
Honestly, we've got the most late winners in the Premier League by some margin as well. By the way, it's not just by like 5.
I think it's 47.
It's crazy.
And the next up is 29.
Yeah, something crazy like that. We've got a ridiculous amount. It's part of our DNA. It's part of who we are, and we're inevitable. We score. But yes, I would like to see some more convincing performances.
Can we get a poll up in the chat, please, to ask the people, do you actually care how Liverpool win? Listen, I'll be super frank with you. Would I have liked to seen a better, more complete performance yesterday? 100%. And this is the part of the analysis where I say you have to credit Burnley and Scott Parker for just being resolute. Yeah. But they had and not that I'm an XG man, their XG was 0.00.
Yeah, man.
We had 27 shots with 82% possession.
We deserve to win the game.
We deserve to win the game.
Yeah.
And my point going back to it is I would have liked to have wrapped it up earlier, get a couple on the board, you can relax a bit. Because I do agree in a certain extent, like we can't just rely on a 95th, 98th minute winner every single week. We can't. It is unsustainable.
Yeah.
But at this stage, this is Liverpool in what, gear 1?
Yeah.
So all these rival fans that are saying, oh, it can't go on, how lucky are they? Mate, you're not even watching us in third gear. Wait till we get into third gear, then everyone is finished. When we start smashing teams. But my question to you is, do you care how Liverpool win? In the chat, we've got Ben Gamer says 3 points is everything. The Stoic Carnivore says, I do care before the game how we win, but after we've won and took the 3 points, I really don't care.
Spot on.
Perfect. Brilliant from you, son.
Absolutely perfect.
Brilliant. Go watch a show if you expect to be entertained, says Midnight Toka. It didn't look like Burnley wanted to win. Listen, Burnley knew that if they went and tried what maybe the rival fans wanted them to do and go at Liverpool a little bit, they would have got smoked. So to have 11 men behind the ball worked for 95 minutes for them. It did. And credit to them.
They were great. They were absolutely solid in the back, but they made a fault with a mistake, and that's how you win games, like.
Yeah. So I after the game, like, it's a brilliant chat that from the Carnivore. I don't care after, but I do care before.
Excellent.
But if we win the game, and it's a 2 clean sheets in a row now, Doyle, in the Prem.
I mean, having said that, both of them teams, Arsenal and Burnley, hardly set up to score very many goals,
No,
to be quite honest with you. But
yes, we kept pushing. Mo Salah said we pushed to the limit. You know, we just keep going until we score a goal.
Yesterday we were by far and away the better team. Like, ridiculous a possession that we had. We had so many shots. There was one from Dom, which was a rocket lad from like 30 yards out again.
It looked like a better save, but it was central.
Yeah. Still, what a shot that was, mate. I think, it's what he said there. I want us to play better, and it will come. It'll happen. But also, as long as we're winning while we're playing poorly,
that's a great sign.
No problem whatsoever with that, mate.
Arsenal fans going, what was this one I saw yesterday, right? This is a funny one.
Go and enjoy your good performances without 3 points. How about that?
Yeah.
Would you want that instead? Would you rather have a good performance but don't win the game?
So So it was Miles, right, who's on Filthy Fellas, says Liverpool ain't winning this league. And I said, Arsenal don't realise that playing badly and still winning is exactly how you win titles. I wouldn't expect them to know that feeling, though. Shame, really. Wait till we start smashing teams.
Also, you did see how you played at Anfield, right? You didn't play well.
So if we're not winning it, then you are definitely not winning it, playing like that.
People just want to see us fall, and I totally get it.
I would hate Liverpool if I wasn't a Liverpool fan.
I would too, but
I would hate them.
Because we support them, lad. So we're lucky for using it.
So we've asked you in the chat, do you care how Liverpool win? 66% of you say no. And 34% say yes, but it doesn't matter because we won anyway. Frank Carlisle says we were absolutely fantastic from the 94th minute on. Big up Frank Carlisle. That's each amazing, and every time, man. Big him up, bro. Burnley's home streak has now been damaged. As long as we win, I don't care, says Tommy. Heart Attack FC, says Luke. Abel says Burnley came to play anti-footy, a 0-5-5 formation with 18% possession, 0.00 times XG, with no shots on goal. They deserved F all.
Yeah. They got what they deserved out of the game, in my opinion.
Which is nothing.
We've got to expect it because we're the champions, so teams are going to do that, particularly ones that have just been promoted. So I don't want any excuses of, well, we can't play against these low blocks. Find a way.
Greg, big him up, says a win is a win. 3 points. He was at the game yesterday. There's a great picture of Mo Salah when he's celebrating with the fans, and Greg's there like that. He's 6'7", this, Greg. He's like that. Go on, lads. Great picture, that. You should frame that, to be honest, Greg. Big him up. Jamie M says, you just know that Robbie is going to try and push the lucky agenda again, like he did last year when he was saying, you're so lucky you've not played anyone good. I mean, we can run that again if you want. Have we played anyone good? We've just beaten Arsenal.
Supposed to be the contenders, the best contenders. Like.
So I'm not sure.
I can't wait for this Arsenal.
Oh, Mario's calling me. Should I pick it up?
Mario,
ciao.
Hola Gildeino, come stai?
Tutto bene. You're live on the Hot Kopics podcast. Please do not swear.
Oh, don't worry. No. Okay. Hello to everyone, folks. Up the mighty Reds.
Oh, mate, it was amazing seeing you with Megan in Box Park yesterday.
Oh,
yeah,
mate,
brilliant.
It was unbelievable.
Absolutely
mate,
love it. What did you want?
I miss you. No,
I'll see you Wednesday.
What about the Spanish stuff, lads? I didn't get it.
I don't even know what you're talking about, so I'll have to look at that after.
No, my video is in Spanish.
Is it? I don't think it's not on. Has anyone else watched Mario's reaction on the Instagram of the Kop TV and it's in Spanish?
Well, why are you speaking Spanish, Mario, lad?
Hang on.
We find the 3 points. It's made with the...
Yeah, you need to have another coffee, you brother.
Yeah, I don't know if you've had a few bevies there, lad.
I'm not kidding, lads. It's in Spanish with intelligence artificial. I'm not kidding.
That's probably your computer, lad.
Probably your phone. Anyway, I'll have a look at it after, but we're live now, so I'll see you Wednesday, lad.
No worries. See you Wednesday.
Ciao tutti.
In a bit.
Bye. Fake stats, shock horror, haha. Go check the United 90+ minutes goals in Fergie time in charge. Please don't lie to us. Mohammed says, put respect on Gravenberch's name. None of this glaze on Rice or Caicedo from rival fans. Chelsea and Arsenal overglaze them and disrespect the main fella Grav.
I mean, them two players, Rice and Caicedo,
Great goal
are
from
brilliant.
Caicedo at the weekend.
Absolutely
But they
great
didn't win.
footballers, great
So
footballers. But Grav has just got something about him, something a little bit different than them two. He's definitely more mobile than Rice, I can tell you that. Rice could not do what Gravenberch does, but I feel like Gravenberch could pretty much do what the other two do. That's the way I see it.
Ian says, win over style is so fake and Verts can't help you. He's obviously not a Liverpool fan, this fella. Can't help you beat Burnley. How's he helping you win the champs? What a new level of stupidity that opinion is. The Verts protection needs to stop. If you're crying that Liverpool have won again, cry more.
Hey, we've got some rival fans in here for once. That's nice.
No, we do sometimes, but I just don't read out their comments.
It's fine. We've got 12 points out of 4 games. Have you? No. So there you go.
Greg says, Mario, turn off the VPN, fella. Verts' football brain is on another level, says Paul.
It's definitely that, you know.
I wonder why he's got that
Just
on.
nicked yourself on the show, lad.
Helmet. Come May, no one will remember the performance from a game in September. They'll just remember the fact that we got 3 points.
Correct.
Big up to Dylan for that one.
As I go back to, Man United have done that for years and won plenty of
Fergie
Premier
time.
Leagues doing it. No problem.
Yeah, man.
You'll find a good performance from us coming soon, don't worry.
Midnight Toke says, I don't care how we win, nor what some Womble rival fan thinks about how we won. I don't care. The more angry they are that Liverpool keep winning late, the happier that me and Doyle become, and all of you guys at home. Big up. Gravy is so fluid, says Abel. Verts off to a flying start. 4 appearances and 4 matches played in just 4 games.
That's hilarious. That's
Haters
funny.
need to shut up.
That's funny, it's fair. Like, listen, we're not stupid. We're not delusional. We know Verts hasn't hit the levels that we need him to hit, but we're also going to support him because he's only played 4 games. Do you want us to go, he's crap? Is that what rival fans actually want us to do? They want us to sit there and go, we're crap, mate. We're not going to do that. And you know he isn't crap, and you're probably going to see a really good footballer in a Liverpool shirt. So just wait. It's going to happen.
Absolutely beautiful things that we love to see, people. Right, we are going to wrap it up there. A bit of a shorter podcast this week, but that's because we are looking to jump into our match preview against Atletico Madrid, where we'll look at a bit of their form as well. So guys, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm sure you have, actually. So show us, smash that like button, get your comments in. Just before we go, are you worried about Mo Salah at all?
No. Every time I ever worry about this Liverpool team or him as an individual, they show me why I shouldn't, to be quite honest with you.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant from you. Shout out to Leandran, who says, Liverpool fan from South Africa here. I'm hanging at work after yesterday win, but it was worth it.
I'm hanging out here. Honestly,
PDK reminds us, by the way, that Burnley were unbeaten at home for a year until yesterday.
wow. Didn't know that, you know.
Hold that.
It's honestly, that was a hard fought game, and every single game in the Premier League is.
It really was. It really was.
Genuinely.
Right, guys, smash that like button, get your comments in. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. Do you care how Liverpool win? Let us know in the chat. Big up AGT and Doyle, says Steve. I love this team. Big up from St. Lucia, says Ace the Gamer.
Wow.
Cheers, gent, says Midnight Toker. And don't forget, match preview coming out at 5 o'clock. And if you want to see a bit of a light cooking that I'll be doing, it's DR Sports at 12:30. You already know the score. And the next time you'll see us is on the preview at 5, but also outside Anfield on Wednesday night. Doyle's birthday tomorrow, so get your happy birthdays in the chat there as well. And shout out to Tommy Evans, who says, cheers, lads, great pod. So we can wrap it up there. Oh, just no. No, I won't say that. Well, you can say it now if you want. Instead, it's a day early. That's why I'm wearing these, by the way.
Oh, 12 points.
Big up Frank Carlisle as always, says thanks boys.
Thanks, Frank,
we love Frank Carlisle. Shout out to him every time. We actually said
before the stream, I'd love to see what you celebrated like yesterday when we won that game. I was thinking that.
I've just made a couple more people moderators in the chat as well. So shout out Tommy Evans, you're now a moderator. Let us know who you want to be moderators, or if you want to, when we're doing these live streams as well. Timothy can be a mod as well there. Big him up. Right, guys, see you at 5 o'clock from myself and Doyle from the Hot Kopics studio. All the best. Up the Reds. 3 points is all we need, and it's all we care about. Get in.